Have you ever been caught up in a situation where someone you really care about, maybe a couple that you really care about, both of them, and you know that someone's having an affair? What's your position? What's the right thing to do? Maybe the person having an affair is the person you're actually closest to. I know you don't want to hurt anyone, but you also don't maybe want to perpetuate a lie or a situation and stand by and know what's going on. It's a personal choice, what's the right thing to do. But what Spirit has always suggested is that you first talk to the person who's cheating and encourage them to get some counseling and encourage them to talk to their spouse. It's a personal call. And you may wish to give them a timeline and say, in a week, I'm going to leak it to your spouse, your special someone. I'm going to say something to them because I can't harbor knowing something that they should know. I don't want to know something someone else should know. It's, again, a very, very tricky situation. But that is what is recommended by Spirit, that you first encourage the cheater to seek some counseling, because a counseling professional can help them navigate who they really want to be with and what they're stuck in. Sometimes someone is in love with both people, and sometimes they're just actually having a game on the side, a distraction. Either way, they're stuck. They're stuck and they have to do something about it. They're not feeling really great about having two relationships because they know also that they're causing suffering at some point to someone, usually both of the other people. And the person cheating, believe it or not, is often suffering also. Sometimes people who have been the cheater say it was the worst several years or months of their own life because they were stuck, because they were perhaps addicted to the person they were cheating with. So advising counseling is the kindest thing that you can do for the person cheating. What's the kindest thing you could do for their spouse or significant other? People share with me that they're afraid if they're the one who says something that both parties will hate them. That's a risk. But I personally have found that I just can't be in the vicinity of knowledge, knowing what is going on, and acting as if I don't know. It's kind of like the monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Well, if I can hear it and I can see it, that's really hard not to speak up to the victim in one way or another. And one very gentle way might be to ask that person if they have any concerns about the fidelity of their partner. And that opens the door for them to talk. It can also allow you a window of opportunity to say, I would really encourage you to talk to your partner about his or her fidelity. Because I too have a little bit of a question. You might want to be more forthright and say, look, your partner is involved with someone to some degree, and here's who it is. And you do with that information what you would like, but then I'm done with it. And either way, yes, it's a risk for you. It's a risk I would want my dear friend to make for me. You make your own decision on this, but you could save a marriage. You could also allow the person who's being cheated on to make their own decisions, to decide if they're in or if they're out. decide if they want to go on with their life. Oftentimes the excuse is, I can't tell my spouse because she'll lose it. She can't handle it. Well, I think that's not fair to assume that someone cannot handle the truth. Give that person a chance to handle the truth and make their own decision. That's what Spirit advises, and I agree. Best of luck.